My name is Hannah Waters. I currently live in Charleston, West Virginia, and I consider myself a mixed media maker. I grew up in southern West Virginia, close to the Boone-Logan line. My dad's a coal miner. We lived out kind of nestled between two mountains, very much surrounded by nature. I was homeschooled my entire life. I was outside a lot. My dad is creative, even though he doesn't work in a creative profession. He was always the one that was painting and drawing and encouraging us to do a lot of crafts at home with him. I have never been a great verbal communicator, and art felt like a really great way of trying to express thoughts. I decided to attend West Virginia State University. Originally, I had thought it was going to be for photography. Ended up graduating from with an emphasis in oil painting. I think that's probably why I like to call myself a maker, more so is because I find myself just kind of floating around. So I describe my work to most people as 2D and 3D mixed media. It's very neutral in color palette. I like to create sculptures and works that come off of the wall and also that can be integrated into a floor space. Work is super textural. I'm very much into material and materiality. I like to go for a little bit of a grotesque feel as well because I like getting a visceral response from my viewer. A lot of the forms that I'm interested in are forms from nature that resemble home to a lot of species. So like nests, whether that be like wasps' nests or eggs. A lot of my previous works involve paper, especially this year, the work that I've made. And so I decided for this gallery exhibition, specifically with the foundation, I'm making my own paper and I'm integrating pieces of coal within the paper. My work is much more intended for gallery spaces, and I've considered even doing installations outdoors in like natural environments. The Tamarack Fellowship and being a part of that and that cohort has been inspiring because for a while I kind of just thought I would give up my art as a career. And I applied for the Tamarack Fellowship knowing that I needed a community again and I needed guidance really and kind of a push. You know, you lose your community of artists a little bit when you graduate from school, and the Tamarack Fellowship has brought that type of energy and space back into my life again this year. So the Tamarack Fellowship and the foundation really supports artists in providing the tools that they need to be successful as an artist or a creative. You know, things like making sure that you have a strong artist statement and there have been a lot of workshops that we've been doing. I think my advice to anyone that wanted to be an artist or creative in the state is that there are going to be obstacles anywhere. I think being a creative is going to be hard anywhere at this point. Approach yourself as an artist in West Virginia knowing that not everyone's going to understand it, but a lot of people will ask questions and are probably willing to listen. I think in West Virginia, a lot of folks will tell you like, oh, well, you've got to get out of here and that's how you're going to be successful. And I just didn't want to accept that. I genuinely love it here with all of its flaws.